The base 1.6 engine, 100 horsepower, is a fairly old engine and is well known from Ford cars. The resource of this power unit with proper maintenance is more than 300,000 kilometers, but attachments after 100,000 kilometers will slowly begin to fail. The main problem of this motor lies not in the motor itself, but rather in the owners of the cars. The fact that the car is quite heavily and their engine of 100 horses is not quite enough for most drivers, and they begin to spin the motor more. As a result, its resource is developed much faster. The gas distribution mechanism driving it is belt-driven, and it needs to be changed every 80,000 kilometers. Next in seniority are engines 1.8, 125 horsepower, and 2.0, 140 horsepower. These engines have proven themselves quite well not only on the Volvo S40, but on cars manufactured by Ford and Mazda. The 2-liter engine has a timing chain drive and is less whimsical to maintain, but unfortunately, a car with such a power unit is quite rare. The 2.4 engine, 170 horsepower, is quite sensitive and difficult to maintain. Its sore points are the crankcase ventilation system and the ignition system. The weak point of all engines is the thermostat, which often fails. The engines were combined with manual gearboxes and classic automatic machines. The younger engines 1.6 and 1.8 were only paired with mechanics and are different designs. For a more powerful 1.8 engine, the transmissions was straightened. As for reliability, the owners have no complaints about them. As for the automatic transmission, they are not a problematic place in the car either. The installed gearboxes have proven themselves not only on this model, but also on other versions of the Volvo concern. In numbers, this means that up to 200,000 kilometers the gearbox does not cause any trouble if you change the oil in it every 60,000 kilometers. If the oil is not changed, then the transmission may overheat. As a result, the valve body fails, the repair of which will not be cheap. In terms of suspension, the Volvo S40 is similar to the Focus II, and this relationship has only benefited, since many parts are interchangeable, and this they turn significantly reduces the cost of repairs. Some parts are also suitable for Mazda. In addition to this, a large number of non-original spare parts are on the market. If the car is operated carefully, then there are not so many problems, and serious investments will be required every 100,000 kilometers. After 100,000 mileage, it will be necessary to replace the stabilizer struts and bushings, silent blocks of the front levers and wheel bearings. This model is equipped with hydraulic and electric power steering. This unit can disturb after 100,000 kilometers of run. There are no problems with the quality of the metal of the body, and there are no paint work. Even in places where the paint is chipped, corrosion does not appear for a very long time. And if you see rust on the body of the Volvo S40, this means that the car was involved in an accident, and its owner save a lot on the repairs. If you are the owner of this car model, please describe the problems that you had to face during the operation of the car. Perhaps it is your review that will help breeders of our site when choosing a car.